Hey guys, welcome to back to Birch Run, Michigan. We are, as I promised, done harvesting the green beans. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change these back to 1 day months. I didn't know if I'd need it just to get that uh, done, but I don't. So let's go ahead and get back to 1 day month. Yeah, and we will roll straight to the canning factory and get rid of these green beans. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, these are unrealistic trailers. I have to be somewhat efficient. I can't be driving back and forth with 12,000 liters of green beans, 42 times. It's just not feasible. So that's where we're at. All right, so this is the canning factory. One thing I would like to do is I'd like to make it tip side left. So let me change that. All right, so we got should be left. Okay. So we can start overloading and do that one as well. Let's watch our money go up, you guys. It's going to be interesting. I've already returned the leased vehicles. And we are making a fortune on green beans. It's making me think about what I want to do for next year already. So, yeah, I'm intrigued by a few things. I have 196, so I made over $200,000, like 200 and roughly 200 and 208. It's pretty good. All right, let's drive back and get this back to the house. Do I have things I need to do this month? Yeah. I want to inspect my fields first and foremost. So, um, everything I own has already been done, but I would like to make sure that nothing has tram lines. Okay, everything is cleared, which is great. Excuse me. Let me get this back. We're gonna sleep, and then we are going to get a better idea of what lies ahead, if you know what I mean. Because we are currently sitting at, let me show you guys here. Our finances are somewhat dire. We have $291,000 in cash with a $3 million loan. Uh, I want to have that loan paid off, and um, I want to like have it hopefully like a $10 million net worth. Uh, well, actually, I'd like to have 10 million in cash before I shut this series down. That would be fantastic. This is our property. It's our grass field. And if you guys don't remember, because it's been about a week since I've been on this one, we have this entire area to build with. I'm not going to plant it in the fields. I should, but I'm like, well, maybe I'd like to get some cows or some goats or chickens. And that's entirely part of the in the realm of possibilities. I haven't completely decided yay or nay on anything, but I got to keep my options open. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're just going to pull these two up in here and we'll shut the tractor off. So as you guys can see, I've got the house here. Um, just looking at it, I don't have a lot. So I've got fuel, I've got pallets and bale storage, I've got a silo and a house. I don't know what that is. Let's take a peek. Oh, it's a stupid water fountain. Um, Whatever. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's sleep. Nothing in used sales, I don't think, that I need. Nope, nothing. Let's go ahead and get some rest. And you guys tell me what I should be doing with my 200. I think it would be prudent to uh, possibly, like, if you look at this, this is all in here. This is all silage. I mean, that's all, well, it's going to be silage. Um, and I have 155 bales at 600 or 6,500. So, I mean, I've just got over 1 million liters of future silage. If we look at the price, I think it's like $100 a liter or $100 1,000 liters. Um, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go ahead and take a quick peeky. Silage. We are $121. So if I divide that by 1,000, so that means I've got that times 121. I should have close to $125,000 in silage when all is said and done. That's a good chunk of change, y'all. Um, and that field's not small, and I've been treating it. So if we look at it, we have tons of contracts we could do because we are allowed to do contracts. I haven't decided if I'm going to do contracts, but we are allowed to do them. These are just mowing contracts. I have to use equipment that I have. I can't just do whatever I feel like doing. Um, just looking through here, fertilizing, cultivating. I have to own the equipment. So I could do the cultivating. I might. Let's see what we can do here. I should own the cultivator. I do. I'm not gonna do things that require me to put money into things like seeds and whatnot. That's just not how I operate. But because we have such a huge loan, I feel like doing contracts is going to be necessary. So this one, it's contract right next to us. That one is not. So if I accept that one makes sense. Let's go ahead, take this guy here, create job, field work. So we'll give him that job. Um, What other tasks are out there? Fertilizing. I don't like doing fertilizing jobs. They just take so many resources. Like 15,000 liters to fertilize, or 15,000 to fertilize. I mean, that's a huge hunk of field. Could do these mowing contracts. What kind of mower do I have again? I have that mower. I'm not sure what the delay was there, big guy. Um, let's go ahead. There's no reason to get rid of this. Just gotta locate my mower. We can go mow. Mow, mow. All right, we just gotta go up this way. Turn up this way. I'm not gonna do a lot of contracts. I'm gonna limit myself to 3 per month. Actually, no, I'm just gonna limit myself to 2 per month. That seems more fair. So these will be my 2 contracts for the month. All right, now let's go and I always like to check out different equipment. Right there. That's what I want. 600 horsepower. The beast. He is a beast. She's big. She's beautiful. Oh, oofta. Look at that thing. Choo choo kaboo. I mean, there's always, you know, these. These things are just massive. I love them. They're beautiful. All right. Well, those guys are doing jobs. And I don't know what you guys think, but We sold. Next month will be hopefully soybeans. Let's go and take a quick peek at that field. So that would be this one. Uh, Let me see. I don't think they're going to be ready next month. We'll see, but I don't know. So long term, this is a huge field of canola. I am actually going to turn this field here into uh, peas or sunflower. I don't know, or soybean. And this one will be either peas or uh, sunflowers. Eventually, I should do is visit that field. How much is that one? See, I don't have the money for that. Otherwise, I would buy it right now. I've thought about these little piddle fields, but as I could essentially, I mean, they're not little either. I have barley right here, which I'm kind of regretting because to do barley, I have to get another um, place for the problem with it is essentially I'd have to get production just to make seeds out of barley. That's the only thing I would really use it for. Um, so I don't know. I haven't decided. I might just make the seeds, get rid of that production, do it one time, and then uh, there's this. Let's visit. Oh, I don't want trees. I don't want to deal with that. Oh, that's too bad. That wheat's withered. Just looking at different various fields. This one is owned by Walter. It's 11 acres. It's how much? 206,000. Ouch. That one makes a lot of sense. I want a wheat field, guys. I need a wheat field because I'd rather make. If I bought this one and it was ready to harvest next month, how could I buy that? Hmm. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking, how can I afford that? I have to make 100 grand. I don't want to. I don't want to deal with the grass. How can I make 100 grand, guys, without selling pictures of my feet? Any vehicles I own that I don't need? Um, could I go with a less expensive harvester? I mean, I kind of wanted to use it, but at the same time, what can I get that's comparable? That only, that's not really comparable. I could do this. Let's run this down to the store. I think we're going to purchase a different harvester. I liked the harvester, but I want the field so I could put it into wheat if it's ready next month. And I only have to do wheat one time. One time wheat, one time barley, and I probably have all the um, seeds I'll ever need. Straw might be a different story. We'll come back for that. But I have an idea. My ideas usually aren't that good, though. But yeah, let's drive this down. We'll see what it's worth. See if we can't make some cash back on it and all that good stuff. I have to go pick kids up at 11. It's over here, isn't it? Roller coaster. Where is... Oh, it's clear over here. All right. I got a ways to go. It'll be fine though. I can do 2 contracts every month. Sorry. I'll make it official. I'll put on my flashers. Womp womp. What kind of jerk off does that? And just trying to see where I gotta go to sell. Oh, okay. So we can go with this guy, which I kind of prefer when it comes to different things. Now, we buy this. And we purchase soil information. Ooh. All right. What else we got here? It's heavy on weeds. All right. Well, okay. Let's go ahead and put the sprayer on this. It's kind of why I bought this. I knew that it could run the sprayer. I, if I wanted to use a sprayer, I knew it could uh, do enough stuff to, be a functional part of a farm. It does struggle a little bit with how light it is. You see, all right, there it goes. Now it's balanced out. And this is a little smaller capacity, which can be annoying, but I feel like it's a good trade-off. I still have $125,000 to spend on other stuff. I don't really need a lot of other stuff. Next thing I'm gonna do is probably a couple of different productions. Yeah. We're just gonna keep going on what we're doing. And next month I have hopefully 2 fields of beans to harvest. I wish this was more Bavarian, being that it's Birch Run, Michigan. I wish it was much more of a Bavarian style setup. I understand there's limitations in the game, but um, this one in Frankenmuth, Michigan, those two maps, anything that's Frankenmuth or that part of Michigan really should be Bavarian. I mean, it is what it is, but that's just how I feel. I understand you're limited by what you can place in a on a map, but I just feel like that would have been a great addition. Fields are pretty accurate. Um, the pine forest, it's a little south in Michigan for pine. It should be more deciduous. Uh, Oak, maple, ash. Um, Pine would be pushing more up towards, you know, Gaylord, Frankenmuth is more located by, the Saginaw area. So it's a bit more deciduous. We are looking at, good yield on this. Really quite good. This must be the part of the map that is, yeah, it's sandy loam. Oh no, this is silty clay. If we were to go, um, you know, this area here, you see the jump should be happening. Yeah, now we're into the loam. Just about to jump into the sandy loam. Yeah, there we are. And we should be jumping back into higher yields here. Yeah, there we go. And then, I mean, for the most part, it's a pretty good field um, for good yield. So, look at us go. I was like, oh, we're doing great. We have a lot of field left to mow, don't we? Yes, we do. Let's take a quick peek at the map. Yeah, we got a lot left to mow. It won't take forever, but it's a good portion. Then this guy here, we take a peek. Yeah, we got a good portion of him to finish too. Oh! All right, you guys, I am gonna be right back. I'm just gonna go let my chickens out. Hey guys, all right, we're back. We're just going to on our merry little way. Gonna load up on some herbicide. Kind of hungry. You guys hungry? You want to make me something for a meal? That'd be great. Greatly appreciated. I mean, nobody else knows how to drive on these maps, so I'm not gonna play any different. All right, let's see what we got here. It's 250 liters. Let's get two of those. Then 100 liters. We'll get two of those. See how that does us. Perfect. 2,700 liters. All right. How we coming on this field? Looks like we're doing pretty good. Like maybe four more swipes. I don't know what that was all about. Probably trying to figure out why people in Birch Run, Michigan are driving on the wrong side of the frickin' road. This is not Europe, you guys. You're messing with people here in the States. Somebody got T-boned. How you guys doing today? This is Birch Run, Michigan. Birch Run is a smaller community near Frankenmuth, Michigan, which I believe is near Bridgeport, Michigan, and Saginaw, Michigan. Uh, it's a very um, I like to call it a Bavarian style uh, area in the state of Michigan. So lots of um, Oktoberfest, very much German influence in that part of Michigan. Really cool area. The fields are accurate, the woodlands not so much. Uh, I mean, it's better than the map of the rolling hills of Michigan because there's really not a lot of rolling hills in Michigan. Michigan's actually quite flat, which I've always kind of, you know, been like, makes you question things a little bit. But yeah, Michigan's quite flat. All right, this contract is done. I'm just gonna let him finish. Alrighty, put that back where it belongs on the end there. I would like to get some moo cows. Let's go and do construction. Let's find a good spot to put some cows. Alright, I'm looking for a certain barn, one that's affordable. One holds 99. I am going to need more building. Many more buildings. I might go put the really need to get slurry. How are we doing here, champ? Alright. I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save it. Let's find some new mods, guys. Alright, I'm just gonna take, that should give me a quite a good portion that I did not have. Alright, let's see how we do. Uh, I think my wife would like some scrambled eggs, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna get a bowl of cereal. I'm gonna let you guys go though. You don't want to listen to that.